You are listening to one of the sections of the book Tiered Tales 2. This book contains stories that are graded at level B1 and based on the vocabulary taught in different units of the book Oxford Word Skills Intermediate Vocabulary, 2nd edition. These stories help you learn English and memorize words better. You can listen to each story with 2 different accents, American and British. This method helps you recognize the pronunciation differences and improve your listening skill. I hope you enjoy listening to these stories. If you want to know more about the book Tiered Tales 2 and other books in this series, you can visit the website, Amazon, or other online bookstores and buy the printed or electronic versions of them. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and like this channel. Also share your comments and suggestions with us. We always appreciate hearing from you. Thank you for your support.
A Journey to Independence. Based on Unit 76 of Oxford Word Skills, Intermediate, 2nd edition, Student Life. A Journey to Independence. Sarah had always dreamt of going to college, away from her small hometown, to experience the freedom of living on her own and pursuing her dreams. She knew the importance of higher education and was determined to manage her way through it. When she received her acceptance letter from the prestigious Ivywood University, located far away from her hometown, she was thrilled. Sarah eagerly made arrangements for her accommodation on campus, excited to begin her new journey. However, with the excitement came responsibilities. Sarah's parents had limited resources, and the fee for tuition was substantial. She needed to find a way to manage her finances effectively. She decided to take out a loan to cover her tuition fee, but was aware that she would have to make regular payments to repay it. To cover her living expenses, Sarah took up a part-time job at a local cafe near the university. This job allowed her to have some financial freedom while focusing on her studies at university. It wasn't easy, but she was determined to make it work. As the semester began, Sarah quickly realized the importance of time management. She had to revise her schedule to ensure that she could balance her classes, part-time job, and assignments effectively. She knew that being used to procrastination was not an option if she wanted to succeed. Sarah was not accustomed to the rigorous academic workload at the university. The assignments and revision required a level of dedication she hadn't experienced before. She often stayed up late, making sure to submit her assignments on time and revise for exams diligently. Despite the challenges, Sarah was determined to succeed. She knew that being accustomed to hard work would pay off in the end. Her part-time job was helping her make payments towards her loan, and her dedication to her studies was reflected in her grades. Months turned into semesters, and Sarah's efforts started to bear fruit. She not only managed to maintain her part-time job but also secured a scholarship that eased her financial burden. The scholarship, based on her academic performance, covered a portion of her fee. As Sarah continued her journey through university, she began to appreciate the importance of a supportive community. Her fellow students and professors were always there to help her when she needed it. She also made use of the university's resources, such as the library and academic counseling services, to excel in her studies. With each passing semester, Sarah felt a growing sense of freedom and independence. She was no longer solely reliant on her parents' support, and she had learned to manage her finances responsibly. The payments towards her loan were steadily reducing, and she was on track to graduate debt-free. When the day of her graduation arrived, Sarah couldn't help but reflect on her journey. She had come a long way from her small hometown, and the freedom she had gained on her own was priceless. She had learned the importance of hard work, time management, and financial responsibility. As she walked across the stage to receive her degree, Sarah knew that her journey was just beginning. She had not only gained a valuable education, but also the freedom to shape her own future. Her story was a testament to the determination and resilience of a young woman who had managed to overcome obstacles and emerge victorious.
Thank you for being with us. Now listen to the story with my English accent. A Journey to Independence. Based on Unit 76 of Oxford Word Skills, Intermediate, 2nd edition, Student Life. A Journey to Independence. Sarah had always dreamt of going to college, away from her small hometown, to experience the freedom of living on her own and pursuing her dreams. She knew the importance of higher education and was determined to manage her way through it. When she received her acceptance letter from the prestigious Ivywood University, located far away from her hometown, she was thrilled. Sarah eagerly made arrangements for her accommodation on campus, excited to begin her new journey. However, with the excitement came responsibilities. Sarah's parents had limited resources, and the fee for tuition was substantial. She needed to find a way to manage her finances effectively. She decided to take out a loan to cover her tuition fee, but was aware that she would have to make regular payments to repay it. To cover her living expenses, Sarah took up a part-time job at a local cafe near the university. This job allowed her to have some financial freedom while focusing on her studies at university. It wasn't easy, but she was determined to make it work. As the semester began, Sarah quickly realized the importance of time management. She had to revise her schedule to ensure that she could balance her classes, part-time job, and assignments effectively. She knew that being used to procrastination was not an option if she wanted to succeed. Sarah was not accustomed to the rigorous academic workload at the university. The assignments and revision required a level of dedication she hadn't experienced before. She often stayed up late, making sure to submit her assignments on time and revise for exams diligently. Despite the challenges, Sarah was determined to succeed. She knew that being accustomed to hard work would pay off in the end. Her part-time job was helping her make payments towards her loan, and her dedication to her studies was reflected in her grades. Months turned into semesters, and Sarah's efforts started to bear fruit. She not only managed to maintain her part-time job but also secured a scholarship that eased her financial burden. The scholarship, based on her academic performance, covered a portion of her fee. As Sarah continued her journey through university, she began to appreciate the importance of a supportive community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Her fellow
Please don't
students
forget
and
to
professors
subscribe
were always there
and
to help
like.
her when she needed it.
Bye.
She also made use of the university's resources, such as the library and academic counseling services, to excel in her studies. With each passing semester, Sarah felt a growing sense of freedom and independence. She was no longer solely reliant on her parents' support, and she had learned to manage her finances responsibly. The payments towards her loan were steadily reducing, and she was on track to graduate debt-free. When the day of her graduation arrived, Sarah couldn't help but reflect on her journey. She had come a long way from her small hometown, and the freedom she had gained on her own was priceless. She had learned the importance of hard work, time management, and financial responsibility. As she walked across the stage to receive her degree, Sarah knew that her journey was just beginning. She had not only gained a valuable education, but also the freedom to shape her own future. Her story was a testament to the determination and resilience of a young woman who had managed to overcome obstacles and emerge victorious.